Hey everyone, so it's early December and winter steelhead season. Today we are at Fred's Custom Tackle and we're going to be talking about the upcoming, actually it's ongoing already, so the fishing derby that's going on in the next few months. So the Wally Junior Memorial Fishing Derby is an annual event, happens between December 1st and March 15th, right?
Correct.
And people can go out there and catch some steelhead and they can bring in and weigh the fish. So what's happening in this derby, Fred?
Well, the Wally Junior Memorial Derby is a real tradition here in Vedder Crossing, and we've supported that in a big way. And this has grown into, I think last year we had almost 700 participants. But at $20 registration fee, all of that money goes back into the river. So this year we're shooting for at least 800. So we encourage people to get involved. It's a fantastic way to support the river. All the money goes back into conservation for steelhead on the Chilliwack Vedder. And then we support it in the way of prizes and stuff like that. So it's quite an ordeal in March. We have a banquet and a lot of really cool things that you can win if you get some nice fish.
Yeah, exactly. So when you talk about 700 participants, that's roughly $14,000. That's quite a sum of money going back to conservation. And that money goes straight to the Fraser Valley Watershed Coalition, I believe.
Correct, yes.
And that group has done really fantastic jobs when it comes to habitat restoration on the Vedder River. I've been down the Brown Road, seen them building new spawning channel for the fish, and it's great for the fish, right? Great for the river.
Well,
right?
the really cool thing about them managing these funds is we raise the money, and then what they'll do is they'll take those funds and they'll lever to government and sometimes labor in kind, and they'll take a $20,000 value and make that into maybe a $50,000 or $60,000 project. And it's not just one project, it's a list of projects. They get approved in priority, and I just think it's a great way of giving back to the river. I mean, we enjoy these fish, we want them there for the future, and it's a fantastic way of doing it. So please get involved, come and register for the Derby. And it's not just about catching a big fish, but if you do, you're gonna win a great prize.
Yeah, definitely. So now let's talk about the winter steelhead fishing season.
Yes.
So it goes from December to April, and there's quite a few fish in the river, right?
Well, you know, it is December now, and we normally get a little push of fish in November, and this year we had a pretty good little jag of them, and it was nice. Unfortunately, the river's been a little ugly, but it will come around, and you never know. But normally by Christmas time is when the steelhead fishing gets really good, and so you got time to come in and get all dialed in, get ready to go, and go test all your spots. The last rain, the river completely changed, and so it's a whole new river, and that's exciting. You go out and fish a whole new river every year.
Yeah.
But get out there. Well, the fish are coming. They've started to come into the system now. The big ones aren't here yet, but you never know. The next cast you could get a big one.
Right. So speaking of big ones, so the average size fish of these steelhead are roughly what, between around 10 pounds, say?
I would say a little bigger than that, probably 11 and a half.
Yeah.
If you were to do the biology on them, it's probably around 11 and a half. But you know, the mark where people really get excited is when you start getting 14 and then 16, and if you get an 18, or sometimes there's the odd 20.
Wow.
The Derby winners usually are just around that 20-pound mark, and those are spectacular.
Those are pretty big fish, yeah.
Those are ones you can be happy about.
Definitely, yeah. Now, so if you want to enter the Derby, you just have to come into the store and pay for the ticket, right?
Yes.
And you have to do it 24 hours in advance.
Yes, I mean the reality is it's all about trusting people, but just to have a little bit of regulation in there, you do have to pre-register. So if somebody come and caught a fish and then not said, hey, I'm going to win a prize and enter that day, we just try to deter that. So you have to pre-register 24 hours in advance.
Excellent, yeah. And for more information, you can always go to Fred's website at fredscustomtackle.com. And also the Facebook page is pretty active with updated river reports and fishing reports, and also the Derby pictures. You know, whenever someone brings in the fish, your picture will be posted on the Facebook page
if you want
right?
it. If you want it on there. If you don't want it, that's not a problem.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, I'm going to be paying for my ticket as well, and I'm going to try my luck. Hopefully, I'll get a fish. And
good luck.
Thank you for hosting the Derby.
Yes, you're very welcome.
Until next time, good luck fishing.